Welcome to today's Global News Update. Federal court blocks Trump administration's $100,000 H-1B visa fee. Belfast stabbing sparks renewed calls for anti-immigration demonstrations. Single father remains in immigration limbo despite court support. Rising xenophobic violence fuels tensions between Nigeria and South Africa. U.S. House moves to fund Trump's immigration agenda through end of term. Congress advances funding for immigration enforcement programs. Questions grow over U.S. detention of senior Afghan diplomat. A federal court has invalidated a Trump administration proposal that would have imposed a $100,000 fee on certain new H-1B visa applications. Critics argued the measure would have severely restricted access to skilled foreign workers and placed an enormous burden on employers. Immigration attorneys and business groups welcomed the decision, saying it helps preserve access to talent in key industries. The ruling is expected to influence future debates over employment-based immigration reform. The stabbing attack in Belfast has generated strong reactions across Northern Ireland, with some organizations using the incident to call for anti-immigration demonstrations. Police and government officials are urging the public to avoid speculation while the investigation remains active. Community leaders have warned against allowing isolated criminal incidents to fuel social division or discrimination. The event has reignited broader discussions surrounding immigration, integration, and public security. The case involves a single father whose immigration status remains unresolved despite a judicial finding supporting his eligibility for financial assistance. Legal advocates argue that administrative delays are creating unnecessary hardship for families attempting to build stable lives. Immigration experts say similar situations can occur when court decisions and government processing timelines fail to align. The case is drawing attention to broader concerns about efficiency and fairness within the immigration system. Recent reports of xenophobic violence targeting foreign nationals have contributed to rising diplomatic tensions between Nigeria and South Africa. Community leaders, advocacy organizations, and government officials have condemned the attacks and called for stronger protections. Analysts note that migration, unemployment, and economic pressures often contribute to such disputes. Both countries are facing increased pressure to address public concerns while maintaining regional cooperation. The U.S. House is moving forward with funding measures intended to support immigration enforcement initiatives for the rest of President Trump's term. Supporters argue the resources are needed to strengthen border security, detention capacity, and enforcement operations. Critics contend that expanded funding may increase tensions surrounding immigration policy and civil rights concerns. The legislation is expected to become a focal point in broader immigration discussions. Members of Congress are considering legislation that would allocate significant funding to immigration enforcement agencies and related programs. Officials say the resources would help maintain staffing, detention facilities, and operational capacity. Immigration advocates and policymakers remain divided over the proposal, reflecting ongoing national disagreements regarding border security and enforcement priorities. The funding debate continues to attract widespread attention in Washington. U.S. authorities have detained a senior Afghan diplomat, prompting inquiries from international observers and diplomatic representatives. While details remain limited, the incident has generated discussion regarding diplomatic immunity, security reviews, and international relations. Experts say such cases are uncommon and often involve complex legal and diplomatic considerations. Governments and international organizations are closely monitoring developments.